Good afternoon, family. Welcome back to another stream. I'm just trying to not stand on my cord. Sorry about that, fam. So today, fam, thanks for joining. We're waiting for Wintersoul, PNG streamer that was supposed to come onto the show, but apparently there's a blackout or a power outage. Once again, the power outages has thrown a spanner in the works for our plans. But what we'll do is we'll have a bit of a discussion about what the event is that I'm hosting, and also a bit of the background to the lead up of what I plan to do in the live streams as well. And also I've tagged the GoFundMe link in the chat, so that's linked there for you to go and have a look at that. And if you're wanting to donate, any amount is very much appreciated. So that's the same GoFundMe link that if teams want to register for the upcoming event, they can go ahead and make a donation of any amount, and then you'll be eligible to enter the tournament and register for the tournament. Yeah, so thanks, Winter. Thanks for accepting my offer to join the stream and talk a bit about mental health.
Sure, all good.
But so we're going to be doing a lead up of live streams to the event on 7th of May, and one of my guests is Wintersoul, who have asked to come on and talk about mental health. So maybe Winter, maybe you can just give a brief intro about yourself and what you do.
Okay, hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. So basically, Dell did get in touch with me to just help find a contact that we could get in touch with, so that during this event, when we do fundraise for the psychiatric ward, it will be hand delivered to the contact that we did get in touch with. So the doctor, Dr. Cynthia Mailang, she was the psychiatrist that I had seen last year when I was going through a bit of an episode with anxiety attacks, which kept recurring and happening towards the end of last year. So
right,
yeah, I did have a bit of an experience in regards to that, like with panic attacks and all that stuff. But like what I went through was just like a it's not exactly, I mean, can be categorized under like mental health in general, but it's a broad topic. There's like so much to it, not just like what I went through. The other stuff that others may have gone through that do categorize as mental health. But the topic on its own, I would say it's like a very broad topic, to be honest.
it is. Yeah,
there's so much to cover when you're talking about like mental health in general.
it is. I think it is a very big topic with many.
Yeah, it is. Like there's so many things to talk about.
Yeah. So,
but like one thing I will say is like,
go ahead.
One thing I will say is like everyone's so used to thinking of psychos when they think of mental health.
Yeah, the stigma. Yeah,
it's like there's so many. Yeah, there's so many like contributing factors to like mental health issues that do arise. One is usually like from experience or like trauma that people are exposed to. The other can be like heredity, sickness, or something that's passed down the family.
Right.
And then thirdly, like the most common one everyone keeps referring to is like the abuse of like drugs and all this stuff that do in turn trigger this type of illnesses. So the most common form of mental health a lot of people think about is like the lifestyle disease that does arise from like the abuse of substance and all that stuff. So yeah, we'll just try to go through a bit, see all the different type of, or the different branches that we can talk about.
I think like you said, that the area of mental health is very big. So it's good that we just talk about our own experiences, and maybe that'll uh, like someone in the audience might connect with that and say, "Hey, that happened to me," or "I went through a similar experience," something like that. Um, but also, I'll try and get. Thanks to you for getting me the contact to Dr. Cynthia. I'll
Yeah,
try and get her onto the a live stream, and maybe she can actually answer questions from people
true.
and bit of a what do you call it, counsel session or something.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
yeah. So
Yeah.
at this moment, because we're not professionals in the field, I think it's just more like we give our
Hmm.
perspective of our experience. And
Yeah.
so going back to what you went through, what do you think? It was mainly anxiety, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was at first I thought I had like lung issues, like because I kept feeling this like suffocating, like feeling every time the attack happened. Like I kept feeling like I was suffocating or something. But when I did go to have like checkups, they're like, "Oh, your lungs fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's probably just
Mm,
you're just being anxious. You're
right.
reacting to that feeling." Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
So over
but you
time,
didn't really know it was that. You just thought it was something
not really.
physically, and then
Yeah, I
mm,
thought it was like something that. Yeah.
yeah.
But after like my session with the doctor, she prescribed antidepressants and sleeping pills to help me just kind of overcome the feeling or just help deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, over time I got used to it, and like it does happen like a couple of times from time to time, but like right now I'm just more used to like dealing with it personally, so it's not that much of an issue anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. So sorry, forgot to also intro our good friend IMDJ or Nuclear Rainbow. I think he's.
Yes.
Oh, are you still here, DJ?
He's
My
not in the
network
lobby.
uh, up and down,
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm just listening to it.
Okay, bro. So maybe you can just intro yourself and like where you are, what you do.
Okay. Uh, my name is DJ.
Or
Uh,
Jimmy, yeah,
I
also known as
yeah.
Jimmy.
Oh, you want my real? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I usually I'm currently studying overseas. I'm in the Philippines. Yeah, I jump online to play games just to
Just to chill out.
get back. Yeah, chill out
Do you
with the boys
do
from
you
work.
play games mostly to escape from your studying and daily life, or you just do it for fun?
Uh, uh, I just for fun, I guess. 'Cause, we like gaming. Growing up, I was just gaming every day, all day. Anyway, thanks for the nice opportunity to be in this little discussion with
No
you
worries.
guys. I didn't know gaming, and then I just wanted to play, and then you guys are talking about this. So this is very interesting. It's something
Yeah.
that I am listening into.
No, it's good to have you, bro. And it wasn't planned, but it's always a pleasure to have you join the discussion. So,
Thank you.
what's your background? Like, what are you studying in uni at the moment?
Oh, sorry. I'm studying medicine. So
Okay.
yeah, just right now doing like the general medicine,
So that's
and maybe
do
later.
you cross over into any mental health study or anything like that?
Yeah, it's always there. Like we have something to do with when you talk about mental health, it affects everyone, including like some of my med student friends. Told me about people in med committing suicide
Wow.
because they
Okay.
couldn't pass. Some are just even not only medicine department but other departments. People I don't know, committing suicides because of little problems. Like they it's what you call it. It's somebody to talk about these things. If you don't, it builds up and
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
uh, get worse.
And
So
last night we spoke to Stephen, who's a student in Cebu as well. He mentioned
oh
that
yes,
you have some type of counseling or guidance counselors sometimes in your colleges. Is that right?
yeah, they're always there.
So that they're there
Always universities, every
for you
university
to use.
must have things. Yeah, because they know studying is, a lot of the things can disturb you from studying. So these things are placed
Okay.
to help you as a student,
Right.
person growing up.
What about you, Winter? Did you do you think PNG had anything like that, like counselors in schools, or from your experience?
Oh yeah. I think we did like in high school, especially like you have a teacher that like mostly does counseling.
Right.
But I guess like during our time, like growing up, it was like a foreign issue to talk about. Like everyone is too shy to
Yeah. Yeah.
step forward and like seek counsel. It's kind of like the mindset where you be man, and
Right.
that's not something you should be going through.
True. True.
And it's that stigma is like kind of embedded deep within society itself. So it's a bit of a. I mean, right now at this point where we're at, everyone's more, how do I say, open to discussion in regards to this. But in the past, I don't think it was like this easy to talk about.
Hmm.
But like, I'm glad that like right now that we have the chance to talk about it. It gives us that opportunity to just address the issue and like if anyone's out there that's going through the same thing, we can just like informally discuss like the issue at hand.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to like have someone that's like, how will I say, is a professional in this field to like give their like own professional experience and advice on this topic.
Hmm. Joseph, thank you for the like. Thug has just landed into the chat. Um, we are talking mental health today, fam. So thanks, Winter. Um, yeah, I think that was an issue I spoke to Stephen about last night about there not being, or maybe not that they're not being, but that sometimes students didn't know they had access to a counselor or someone to speak to, like a psychologist or anything like that. And another issue was that there was no. What happened in his college in Philippines was that they had actual courses, mandatory courses that they had to go and do a actual what do you call it? A subject on um, I forgot what the actual topic was, but it was delving into mental health and things like that. I think we lost DJ, didn't
I don't know. Yeah, I saw him disconnect and connect again.
we? Yeah, yeah. So Winter, just going back to anxiety. So how long would it last? Like how long would you have that anxious feeling? Or is it very dependent on what you're going through at the particular time?
Mm, I'd say it does vary from person to person, but for me, like it will last for 10 to 15 minutes or even more.
Okay, okay,
Well, it would even like happen multiple times in one night.
right. Like waves, like come and go.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was like episodes that just kept happening.
right. And you'd have trouble sleeping and things like that.
Not really sleeping, but no, like sleeping is probably like the one thing that I hope I can do to just like do to escape it. But probably the most troubles I had was like breathing,
Just breathing. Okay.
just breathing like it's like a really suffocating feeling.
Right.
And the thing is, when we did go for checkup, like I had no problems with my lungs.
Yeah.
I should have been okay.
So how long did you sort of suffer through this anxiety before you actually went and said, "Oh, I need to go see a doctor"?
Mm, Probably from around May last year to November
Right.
or December.
Okay. May to December.
Yeah, it was a really long time before I decided to seek help.
Yeah. Yeah. So before that,
Yeah,
how would you deal with it? How would you just like wait for it to go away, or
yeah, that's pretty much all I had to do.
right?
You just had to like wait it out. And the thing about it was that sometimes it would last for even like an hour or two,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and it's like very hard to be productive during that time period. And like after it comes and go, it's like you can't really do like anything after that. Like you just want to sleep and just hopefully wake up normal again.
Right. Sorry to
Yeah.
hear about that, bro. It's
Yeah, and now I'm fine.
Are you okay now?
Yeah, I did take meds, so but I'm not on meds anymore.
Right. Okay. So when you went to Dr. Cynthia, she prescribed these meds for you, or did she do anything like just talk through stuff, or how did she help you?
I don't know. We had to like just talk about it, get a brief rundown on what I've been through, and
Mm-hmm.
if I've like consumed any substance that I shouldn't have been,
Right.
which I have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we had to just kind of get everything out of the way and try to find the root of the like the cause of everything.
Okay. Okay. So we won't
Yeah.
delve too much into your like it's your private sort of stuff, but it's good to know that you got over it and you got the treatment that you needed,
Yeah.
um, which is
I mean, it does happen from time to time,
yeah.
but like at this point, like I'd say like it's easier for me to deal with it this time.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you'd say
I think
she gave you
probably
the tools
yeah.
to deal with it,
Yeah.
right?
Pretty much.
Okay, cool.
It's like after a while, it just got easier to deal with.
That's good to know. That's good to know, bro. That and do you know anyone else that's in the community that might be dealing with that same sort of thing? Or
Um,
you just it was
I'm
just
not too sure.
you were kind of like on yourself dealing with that.
No, actually, like someone I do know that was going through the same thing,
Mm.
and we both like just continuously check up on each other about it. Was Veldonic.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think she had like similar experiences to
Hmm.
like in regards to it.
Okay.
And so we'll like just kind of talk about it and
Help each
just
other out.
yeah,
No, that's cool.
it's much more easier to feel like it's possible to tackle the task when you know there's someone out there that's also going through it, and you guys are like actively trying to get better.
Yeah, it is.
But apart
mm,
from her, I'm not too sure about anyone else.
yeah. I when I was doing the posts and stuff on Instagram, I was quite surprised at the response. There was quite a big response and feedback about people that have gone through some type of mental illness issue. But I guess
Hmm.
again, it's not surprising. Like, um, but because everyone goes through some sort of level of that uh, mental illness, I guess. But some don't seek help, or some are too scared to seek help, things like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like I'd say one thing that I keep hearing about,
Mhm.
like when someone does go to the point where they do something irrational, and then everyone tries to figure out like why they did that irrational thing that they did. and I won't point out what like the actual thing that they do because it's probably gonna be too insensitive for the stream. Uh, a lot of people tend to focus on the most recent thing that has happened to them,
Right.
but what I'd say, like from my own opinion, I reckon it's more of like a build up of different things that happen over time.
Right. Yeah.
And then one thing just kind of, it triggers. So it's like the catalyst that lights the fire and just sets it
Right.
off.
Right.
So there's like just so much to it,
And then
like trauma especially.
and then you have an attack
It's
or
like
something.
an ongoing
Yeah.
thing that just builds up. Yeah,
Right.
doesn't just happen from
Yeah.
one single event. It's just continuously something building on, adding on to the other. And then once it's too much, it just like the balloon just pops.
Yeah, that's it. I think even I was listening to someone speak about the issue. I think more about domestic violence, and I think it was someone on Niunet's podcast. And anyway, the kids witnessed their parents' domestic violence, and it stayed with them as well, and it sort of built up over time and gave them problems as they became young adults or adults.
Sure.
Alkin, thank you so much for
I'd say
that.
that's like the scary part.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I'd say that's like the scary part about it. Like when they don't address it at a younger age,
Mhm.
and once they've reached that point where they're supposed to be like fully developed or their mind's supposed to be fully matured, it kind of hits this brick wall where it struggles a bit,
Mhm.
and that's like pretty much how trauma starts, or like you could say that's trauma in a nutshell. It just kind of holds some people back.
Right. Tao, thank you for the 50 stars. We are talking about mental health in PNG as well, because we have Wintersoul here, who has been kind enough to share his story and his experiences in PNG. So it's a good insight into what is happening in PNG. So yeah, thank you very much, Linda, for sharing your story with us.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, so what was I going to say? Oh, you're back in. Did you leave and come back?
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh no, something happened to my screen.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you want to have a few games, and we can even still continue the conversation if you like?
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah. So this is kind of what we did with David. We just had a chat before, and then we had a few games whilst kind of discussing the issue. I think we lost DJ. DJ, if you're in the chat, bro, please join us. Maybe the topics were too heavy for him. Oh, left?
Oh, he left.
Come on, friend. Time to win.
Yeah.
He's probably going to his Xbox.
I love pinball.
Yo, Takahiro, thanks for the comment, bro. How are you? How you doing? What's good? We are discussing mental health, actually. So, anyone in the chat want to join in the conversation, please feel free to do so.
Yeah, it's easier if the chat like gives us a heads up on like things we can talk about.
Yeah, that's it. Last night we had a sort of a good back and forth with the chat. Net's bad. DJ says net's bad. Dada Gaming, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah.
So we were discussing a bit about mental health in PNG, so we've covered a lot there already with Wintersoul. And DJ, I think he lost his connection. But feel free to join us again, DJ.
No, I think
Yeah.
I'd say like one thing compared to the person like in form especially, you can actually like inquire to see a psychiatrist at the psyche ward.
Right.
But I think people aren't too like open or receptive to the idea of like going in to talk about your emotions and feelings.
It's not part of our culture. Right? It's
yeah, it's not something that
it's very foreign
yeah.
to our
Yeah,
culture.
even I didn't know like even I didn't know like you could be a psychiatrist at Pomgen.
Yeah, same.
Like when
Same.
I went myself. I was like, okay, that's surprising knowing that we had a psyche ward.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know until someone mentioned it. This Solly Jern from he's a boxer and he was on the Niunet podcast. He said he went there and he knew that there was a actual is it called psychiatric ward?
Yeah.
Or there's an actual
Yeah, psychiatric ward.
yeah. And he said it was the funny thing was he said you had to go past the STI ward or something to get to it.
Yeah,
Is that true?
You have to. But no, I think it's all the way on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you like want to get straight to the area, like you pass those ones, you leave the building and go to another building on the other side.
Yeah.
Hostile over there. Throwing thermite grenade.
These guys got some nice shield.
Yeah, they literally have purple and blue.
I am taking fire, friends.
Shit, there's two things. I'm getting on the roof.
Yeah, I tried to nade it. Are they resin inside? Yep.
Okay, let's push that. Oh, it's a custom. It's hard to push a custom.
Yeah, I'm still inside.
Hi, friends. Good job, friend.
Just bled one guy. Someone else on the roof.
Oh no, he's not inside. No. Hostage is still inside, I think.
He's going in to get. Oh
no, that was.
Let's go this way.
Oh, why did I go against the Maggie? Maggie with a shotgun.
Just too underprepared for that fight. We all had like white shields and we pushed it. I don't know how to
Yeah. That wasn't the smartest of pushes.
I know. Because I was like white fighting against a caustic with purple. That's like the worst case scenario.
Alright, let's get DJ. DJ, you in the chat, bro? I can't see you online, but. Yeah, so Sully was talking about that the ward and he had to go past the STI ward.
Mm-hmm.
Which was, I thought was funny. But I think he actually went to see another doctor in I think Broco Clinic.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know how much of like did he visit the psychiatric ward, but it's good to hear that the other doctors are sort of equipped with the ability to help anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely,
Yeah, it is.
what you were saying is there's a definite stigma or something surrounding mental health in PNG. So
Yeah.
people kind of have to go past that to deal with it.
True. It's just not like something people would normally talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if you want to talk about it, it's just like
To your friends.
it's hard to break past that stigma here.
Mm.
Everyone always has something to say. That's not something they would usually talk about. And they won't even like address it as an actual like I would say medical problem.
Yeah, yeah,
They make it seem as though it's like a you problem that
yeah.
you caused or something.
Or they say go to church or something, and
Yeah, you need to start going back to church.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting to see what I hear from other, because I'm gonna try get as many public in onto the stream and see what they say about it as well. But I think it's on this saying the same thing, that there's a barrier there for them to get through.
Sure.
So even just us talking about it, hopefully tries to break that barrier a bit, make it easier for people to talk.
But hopefully, like we can have like someone that has probably been through the worst end of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like say like like they've actually gone through like something of how would I put it into like simple English.
Traumatic, like going through something
But it's
traumatic.
hard, yeah, yeah, very traumatic. Like it's hard to like say it without sounding rude.
Yeah, yeah,
But like people need to hear like their experience, and I'm sure it would be like very helpful to those guys.
yeah, yeah. I see what you mean. So someone we can sort of see the worst end of it, I guess.
Yeah, and just kind of make it known to everyone out there, like, oh, we have people that have gone through it,
Yeah,
and if there's anyone out there that's like going through the same thing, like hopefully they can use that as a like a compass on where they can go to get help and
yeah, yeah.
how they can deal with the issues themselves.
And like they can, what do you call it? Say I went through that same thing, and like, so that's what that was. So
Yeah. Or at least like something they can hear from and feel like, oh, they're not crazy, or it's something that people have gone through.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Oh shit. I think there's another team here as well.
yeah, that could be. I think I bumped into them.
I think there's like 2 teams here.
But yeah, fam, we invite you, if you're in the chat, if you have any questions surrounding mental health, or if you have a story, please speak up, and we will try and address anything that you bring up in the chat. So it's definitely an open discussion, and everyone's welcome to have their input.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Dang. Hey, Team 8. Bro, remember Team 8 from the tournament?
That's them.
Oh, it's them, man. No, I mean our teammate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Could be a fake one. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no. Oh, that was so bad.
That's the last thing you want to see when you're about to pop a bat.
I know, when you're trying to shoot. Oh, that was a nightmare.
Bro, can you see DJ in the friends list?
No, he's not online.
Okay. Probably still having issues.
I think Magic's online.
Oh yeah. Okay. Send him an invite. Something's wrong with my friends friends list. It doesn't show everyone that's online.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, I tried to ask the chat if anyone's in there that wants to contribute to the discussion about mental health. Please do so. We haven't had much. Maybe I think people are busy and we probably had it too early, so maybe I should push it back to like 7 o'clock. Maybe people have sort of settled in at home and had dinner and stuff.
Yeah, I think someone's probably sleeping after church. If they've gone to church.
Oh yeah. No lag. Thank you for the like. How are you, bro? But it's really good to hear that you've got past it all, Winter. Like, that's a really good sign that things can, turn around if anyone's going through the same thing.
Yeah. I'd say it's probably just a matter of asking for help.
That's it.
Or making the effort to find it.
Yeah.
But like once again, it's a lot harder for like people to like break out from the stigma sometimes.
Yeah.
Probably they're ashamed.
Were you able to speak to your friends or anything about it? Or?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
They've been like supportive about it, I guess. Like they didn't treat it like it was like a foreign topic to like talk about. It.
That's good.
I guess the whole acceptance of the situation really did help a lot.
Yeah, that's always good to have supportive friends, and they don't sort of just say, "Oh, this guy's Yaman," or something like that.
Honest, yeah. Didn't know good. Something look better for making
That's it, bro. But another thing Solly was mentioning was that how every village kind of has the, what do you call it? Like a long guy. It's just accepted to have a long.
Yeah. Or like if there is someone like that, it's just like everyone just accepts that.
Yeah.
He's like that. No one like tries to make the effort to like help him or anything.
Yeah.
So like I'm also in that, and no one really like
Yeah.
I think it's like the sad part about it.
And you remember that guy that used to walk around? I think he passed away in Pop.
The one on the freeway. Yeah.
And they used to have stories like he was a teacher or he was a policeman. Or...
Yeah, he was a former police officer.
So it's actually true, right?
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but apparently that's true.
And when he passed away, people were actually, really sad. Like
Yeah,
So,
people were talking about it like after he was like he passed away, like not when he was still there.
yeah, yeah. They would take videos and make fun of him and
I
stuff.
guess yeah.
Evo shield here. Level 3. Got an open supply bin here.
But yeah, like hopefully we can just shed some light on the topic in general.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's good to have like people talking about it.
yeah.
So
That's
that
it.
way it shows like it's an issue that people have
Yeah,
are willing to address, and hopefully like just start small.
that's it.
Don't
That's
have
it.
to.
Just
Yeah.
chip away at that image of mental health not being able to talk about
Got
it.
some crafting to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in 2022 now, so
Closing in 30, but she ain't far.
Yeah.
maybe in the 70s, I guess it was okay, but now we're affected by like pandemics and all sorts of stressful stuff. So
Yeah, like probably like our era is the most stressful era to ever come into existence right now.
yeah,
Not too far from ring.
I don't think the stress we face now like was something they went through in the 80s or yeah, around those times.
yeah. So times are changing, and I think like
Glad you did good.
people's attitude towards mental health should change as well.
Sure.
Enemy
So teammates fighting.
the old knuckle cluster.
Yeah, he better get not. He better not get knocked down.
Try to go
Mother
help him
incoming.
out.
Sky's about to fall, lads.
Yeah,
I haven't got a snap. Oh wait,
yeah, he did.
nice. Seems okay.
I'm using the 30-30 and the alternator. I wanna get a R99 though.
Yeah, I got an line.
I was taking chip shots. They're fighting.
Check it out. Care package coming in. Stand back. Knuckle cluster's firing.
Listen, we are far from the action.
Heads up. Dropping the
We should use this charge tower and go back in. No one on scan.
top of the chimney.
Just grab the sniper scope.
Knuckle cluster out.
Guy here?
Target spotted.
Other people underneath.
Yeah, underneath
Level
me.
3. Throwing thermite grenade.
Two hostiles.
Yeah.
On this side.
Throwing arc star. Frag grenade set.
Cracked one.
Gonna be shooting at me.
Oh! Oh my god. Pathy was low. Nice.
Yeah, I've got him.
Top of the chimney. The last one.
Red Pathy.
Recharging shield.
Damn you, Red Pathy.
Fell over to you.
Oh, nice. Gold bag.
I got a golden bag.
Nice.
I got it from the Aloba market.
Just scan. Just.
Hold tight. I got your back.
Oh, that was so clutch.
Yeah, nice work, bro.
Cheers. Thought I was
Is that a
stuck.
red ship?
Recharging
Nice.
shield.
This guy's already got red stuff.
Yeah, he was the champion squad.
Enemy black market here. Wits about you fellas.
Yeah, he stole the title of him.
He'll probably use his charge. Oh, he wants to use it?
Healing. Watch my back.
Oh, no.
Recharging my shields.
Healing. Watch my back.
Healing up.
Stuff.
She'll be right.
All the loot. Some lights. Man, we could loot it for the rest of the game.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3. Helps reduce muzzle rise.
Giving you moments to heal. Marking our surroundings.
Thought I heard something.
Bro, same. Trying to find a barrel stabilizer and a shield bat.
Alright, roger that.
I don't have any shield bats.
I need optics for an SMG.
Here, I'll drop you too, bro.
Oh yeah. That would be helpful.
Let's scan this beacon.
Champion eliminated.
G'day, enemy here.
Beginning ring countdown.
Scanning the area.
Oh no.
Stand back. Server number double.
Heads up. Dropping the plane.
I'm going to the balloon.
Yeah, I think one's on our side.
Yeah, I'll scan. Oh no, he's got. This guy's in the open. Just get covered. Oh, that's a bloodhound.
Use me shields. Frag grenade sent.
I'm just gonna try. I think the people fighting up here. So
Scanning the area.
Yeah, let's get that spot where you are. So,
yeah, I hit him up here.
Tango spotted. Danger close.
I'll do that.
Spotted. Double timer.
They're taking lunch.
Enemy shield.
That bloodhound's got gold, yeah.
Bloodhound's cracked.
Enemy ship.
Pointing me knuckle cluster. Pointing me knuckle cluster.
Taking fire. Reloading. Smoke out.
He's flash, he's flash.
Spotted. Double timer.
Nice.
We wipe the blood.
Oh, that was so clutch.
Using my Phoenix kit.
1 minute and
No, he's got a spitty.
use me shields. Body shields here.
No on the hill, but shredding through you.
Optics here.
Optics.
Need range.
Seconds. Ring ain't
Oh, it's the final two.
Marking our surroundings. Extended
Right.
light bag. Barrel stabilizer here.
Oh, thank you. Call me those.
Rings near with 30 on the clock. Let's
See,
move.
I got 2 assists.
It's probably from the first 5 we had it.
Remember before you could get like assists from just scanning? And just go in the rank?
Oh yeah, with Bloodhound and Crypto.
Yeah,
Focus. Dropship up
now
here.
you can't get it anyway.
Bloody
solid copy.
It was like so easy to rank up those 2 characters, especially Crypto. All you had to do was just scam.
And he gets so much damage too from his EMPs.
Yeah, it's easy to rank up with his stuff. Not rank up, but like shield up, level up the shield.
Yeah, that's it. Someone's landing in on the left.
Yeah, there's a team landing in there.
Launching me knuckle cluster.
Cracked an enemy shield.
Launching me knuckle cluster. Cracked an enemy shield.
Really done it? No.
Yeah,
They're getting thirded too, I think.
team down here.
Enemies here.
They got thirded, they got killed.
Lots of ring.
Yeah, let's go ring.
There's someone here.
Let's relocate here.
Okay.
Who's pushing ring as well?
Someone's bun spatting up
Together.
behind you.
Put my down range.
Yeah, coming.
Down the hostile.
Heads up.
He's running canyon, he's got like low health. Oh my god, he's one tap.
Marking our surroundings.
Oh, you.
Was there a team behind us?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they just
Oh
finished
my
up
god, he
there.
threw a thermite for this. What a smart ass.
Taking a moment to recharge my shield.
Just like stacking.
He was one shot though. Yeah, he went left this way.
Someone traveled through here recently.
Yeah, I hear him.
Your surroundings.
There was two of them. There was two of them.
Got him.
Tango
Nice.
down.
Sound like he didn't heal up. The other one's over here somewhere.
Reloading. Kill confirmed. Another notch on the belt.
Yeah, I think.
Contact with targets.
Oh no, zip. He went zip. He went zip.
Is he up?
Yeah, he
Oh
zipped
yeah.
out.
Let's displace here. Give me a sec. Recharge.
You wanna push him?
Yeah, we can.
3 squads left. It's us, this guy, and the ones behind us.
Yeah, let's go push this guy.
So we can just quickly push him and get the best squad against the last
He
squad.
might come around, so I'll.
Last squad is here, last squad is
Are
here.
they pushing?
Yep.
Yeah, they come here. Boys.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Where is he?
No, this other squad.
Target spotted.
Serving them a knuckle sandwich.
They put a zip up to us.
Launching me knuckle
Okay.
cluster.
I'll probably hold bottom. You guys hold top.
Okay.
But just watch out for the guy behind us. It's probably a solo.
But this guy's pushing in.
He's a dumbass. That's why.
Joker here. Being shot at. I'm down.
Wow, dude.
Res him, I'll watch. So this guy's putting these shots. I don't know how.
Cheers for the help. I owe you.
Get back.
Go! Leader up.
Oh, get back up.
Took out a
Nice.
Joker.
Scan up.
Area. Trust in the All Father.
I'm gonna get the finish on this.
Guy behind us.
Wouldn't let down range. Cracked an enemy shield.
Marking our surroundings.
Oh, I need some ammo. Hold on, bro. Are you pushing him?
Reloading.
No.
Nice, yeah, ammo.
Give me a favor.
Ready for
No.
a world of hurt.
Better than that. Both.
Might be just
All Father gives
solos.
sight.
Yeah, the Octane is a solo in the Pathfinder. Try scan
3 seconds.
towards this area.
Let's go this way.
Oh, yeah.
Scanning.
No one there.
He's definitely
Let's
somewhere
reposition
here.
here.
He's hiding inside. Well, that's my guess.
Maybe the other one up here.
Did you guys finish the lifeline?
Yeah, I finished it.
That'd be an enemy, fellas.
They unzip.
Oh yeah, he's
Just fucking low as hell.
The old knuckle cluster.
Let's push that on.
yeah. Launch pad here.
That here might be useful.
Wow, that was a failed jump.
Being shot at.
Oh, how is this guy not hitting the shot?
Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Broken enemy shield.
Nice. Okay, last guy must be on this side somewhere.
We're inside the next
Oh,
one.
this guy thinks he's so good. Here's a red shield.
Level
My
5.
teammate should get it.
Healing. Watch my back.
Marking our surroundings.
Yo, where is this guy?
Dibs.
Oh, it's a diamond player. He thought he was so good. I'm just teabagging his box. I know he's watching. We got shot on. He has a 4k damage badge and 20 bomb. Oh, I have that too. What a dog shit.
He's around this side somewhere for sure, bro.
No, it's a 1v.
Bless me with sight.
No way he wins this.
Didn't get anything on scan though. Oh!
Yeah.
Hostile spotted. Silence.
We don't get our asses in the ring. It's gonna be the best.
It's flesh.
Stand back, knuckle clusters firing.
Scanning the area.
So GG's for him.
Sure.
Rings close.
Take fire.
Pointing nothing. Go here, fellas. Dropping the level load. Pop your brolly.
Damn, I can't get up there. Nice. Yo, Hosi, thank you for the like. Nimbe, thank you so much for the like. We have been talking about mental health, but
You are the Apex champions.
we've decided to play some games of Apex. We will be talking again tomorrow, fam. But I'll probably end up the stream here. But Winter, thank you so much, bro, for coming onto the live stream and discussing mental health with me. Really,
It's all good,
yeah,
bro.
really gave me some insight, and hopefully some of the viewers an insight into what's being done in PNG in terms of mental health. And hopefully we'll have you again on the live stream. Maybe play some games for fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but cheers, bro. Thank you so much. And tomorrow, I think we're going to have another guest speaker, Bronwyn Keeley, who appeared on the.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, you know Bronwyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she
You should definitely get on board.
she has experience with some mental health issues of her own, so it'll be good to also get her perspective on the issue as well. So hopefully you can tune in for that, and that'll be tomorrow at 5 o'clock again.
Alright, sweet.
Yeah, but thank you, Winter.
But yeah, thank
Much
you so
appreciate.
much for having me on board. Yeah.
I put your link in the chat as well, so if anyone wants to go check out Wintersoul's page, please do so. He streams from time to time. Have you been streaming much, or?
No, I haven't streamed lately. I just took like a hard stop, but I'll definitely be streaming again, hopefully soon.
Okay. Otherwise, you're on Instagram. You're on. Are you on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm pretty much on all the socials.
Yeah, he's on all the socials. So, go check out Wintersoul and his gaming content and streams. All right, fam. Thank you very much again, Winter, and everyone else in the stream. Have a good night and a good remaining weekend.
GG's.
GG's.